Hi, my name's Evan. I am here today from Postscript. And for those of you who don't know Postscript, we are the SMS platform for Shopify stores. And what I want to talk to you today is how you can accelerate your SMS and specifically how you can do this through BFCM and making sure that we're making the most out of this time of year. We've got sort of four main themes that we want to go over and a quick tip for all of them. The first one being list growth. List growth is obviously extremely important for your SMS program, and it's important to have a strong list entering BFCM so you can make the most out of what this sort of few days are. But we also want to emphasize how important it is to actually collect numbers on BFCM weekend. The reason why it's so important to continue to collect these numbers is you're going to see a really high sort of like traffic number. And we want to make sure that even those people who don't convert right now and they don't actually get added to sort of your revenue base this weekend, that you can nurture them and convert them into the customers that you want going forward. Remember, your SMS list is a brand asset. It's something that is valuable to you, and you want to make sure that you're able to grow it over BFCM weekend as well. Really, if we think about this, if someone doesn't purchase today, but we have their information on a channel that has a 99% open rate and in sort of a really high click-through rate as well, we're able to actually then target them in the future, try to re-engage them, and maybe they purchase in December for a Christmas present. Maybe they purchase in Q1 or Q2. And without that sort of direct line to them, you wouldn't be able to convert that customer. One of the really great ways where we found this to sort of incentivize this sign up, well, making sure that all customers are happy, is provide a great discount on your site for whatever site-wide promotion you're doing, whether that's 20% off or whatever it is, and then provide an additional discount when they sort of actually get signed up for SMS. So if they sign up for your SMS list, you can trigger a flow that will give them unlock that 25% discount. That way, if they don't want to sign up, they're still getting a great deal, but it really does give them that incentive that if they want that best deal, which everyone's hunting for during this weekend, that they're going to have to sign up to your SMS list. And that way you can sort of grow it and grow an asset that isn't just your revenue on this weekend. The second big theme that we want to touch on is your campaigns. Campaigns are obviously extremely important during this weekend. It's where you're going to sort of send out your big deals. You're going to let your customers know exactly what you have going on. And it's where you're going to have sort of these large communications with your customers. But we want to make sure that you're sort of doing this right. Blasting one message to your entire list isn't the best way to go about it. We want to make sure that these messages feel as personal as possible, that you can segment out your top customers, that you can segment out your customers who have bought sort of certain product types. We want to make sure that we're actually identifying who these are and crafting a message so that it feels really custom to them. Where, yes, maybe we have one discount code that's sort of like site-wide and it's 20 or 25% off. But we should be communicating to sort of 4 or 5 different segments about what that means so we can talk to them directly and send out multiple campaigns that actually hit sort of customers once. And that's where we can get really targeted in how we want to actually communicate with these customers. The next big thing that we want to focus on is automations. So you're sending out your campaign blast, which is fantastic, but we also want to make sure that we have those automations running in the background where you can make money without that effort. And so what we want to make sort of like have a really great pulse on is the right timing is everything. That's what an automation is. We take information in from another platform or from Shopify or from one of our tech partners, and then we create a message based off of it in the customer journey to talk to them at a time where it's most valuable to send them a message that we know they are going to open. A welcome series. So having an automated text that welcomes them to your platform and provides that additional discount once they sign up. An abandoned cart. Maybe somebody signs up for your list, they get distracted, they go to someone else's site, and we hit them with that text that they abandoned their cart, which they're definitely going to see. And we can't say the same thing about email as their inboxes get flooded these days. A post-purchase promotion. You can time an automation to go off, maybe even a week or two later, asking if their Christmas shopping or their holiday shopping is done. And then sort of the keyword opt-in flow. So this is where you can get really, really cool with having an automation set up based off of a keyword that they've opted into. Say I am a company that sells t-shirts and I want to know, or clothing, and I I will have different keywords for t-shirts, for long sleeves, to jeans, and I can ask my customers to opt in and then provide a very unique experience into them individually based off of a reply that's automatically sent out based off of the keyword that they've texted in. And finally, when we're just talking about replies and what that looks like, we want to touch on conversational commerce. So conversational commerce is the act of actually talking to your customers. And to us at Postscript, we think that SMS is by far the best channel to do this because it's where you talk to your friends. It's where you talk to your family. And if we're talking about conversational commerce and talking to these people like they're real and it's, they think that the brand feels very human, this is the best place to do it. And if we are going to go down this route, our biggest thing is we want to prepare your CS team accordingly. Integrating with a help desk is a major key so you can handle all of these conversations in one area. We have this responsive functionality within Postscript, but we see such a large increase in volume during the holiday season that you're definitely going to want to get sort of the tech stack ready and prepare your team with sort of what those frequently asked questions are. And if there's any questions or if you need to get ramped up during the holiday season, you can always visit our website and we're happy to help. It is a very low effort install and we can get you running with those campaigns, automations, and list growth as soon as possible. Hope everyone has a fantastic BFCM and it goes as well as we can. Thanks.